we could qualify from the group today in Champions League. Also, we've got Bayern again. We need to finally try and win a game against them, but we'll have to wait and see what happens today. Run the intro. What's happening, folks, and welcome to another episode of Dortmund Rising. Don't forget, if you're excited for the episode, hit the like button down below and subscribe if you're new as well. And also check out the social media links down below, Twitter, Discord, that kind of thing, and Twitch as well. Live on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, live on Twitch. And Saturdays are the extra streams when things line up properly and you're able to do so. So today we could qualify for the Champions League group. We need to we could do that with winning our game and getting a draw, really. If PSG beat Lazio, which we now know I've said that what's going to happen, don't we? We'll qualify because we want enough points from the catches in the final game. One game off camera and same story again with fire at the back. I can't deal with it. I don't understand. I went more defensive because I went more defensive in this game to try something different, to try and get more defensive ability in the team. We did that, but we then couldn't create anything. So, fire at the back, can't press it, can't control it, can't do it with it. 4-4-2, same thing again. It's these fullbacks, I think, that's the problem. They can't defend for the life of them. So, today's episode we're going to be doing is Bayern and Slavia. Obviously, it makes sense. After that, it depends on what we do in this episode. I think what we'll do next episode will probably be so usually we do this mid-season report, don't we? Now obviously I think Leipzig will be when we do next episode, just so we can get the mid-season report in there, and they are top of the table clash. If we've qualified from the group today, obviously it won't show PSG. There's no point showing that game if it's pointless. But Leipzig will be next episode, then there'll be a mid-season report after that, because that's the way I like to do this on this channel. I'm decided to go the direction of where I want to go with content. But we're okay in the league, but we're not playing well, and that's the problem. We're getting the results more or less, but we're not playing well. Now, last time I played against these guys, we played very well against them, and we just didn't take our chances. So yeah, again, tactics, I'll do them off camera quickly and I'll come back to you. Right, guys, a qualification if we get a win here today, but obviously, like I've said, we could get qualification even if we don't win this match. Obviously, we're in 2D because I did play a game off camera, so it's going to change this very quickly for you guys. Though I do like 2D better than 3D. I think a lot of my anger with this game at times comes from watching 3D and seeing the stupid things that FM does, our players do in 3D is even worse. It's fine when it's fine on and off, but I don't know, guys. I might go to 2D again. I think I prefer it, but I'll make a decision off camera. Think it for Guerrero. Swings in far post. Skriniar's in there, cleared. And if you're going to engage here, right, this is the problem. This is the goal. He has to score because he's thrown goal, and it's okay. Right, you see in there. I think this is down to the marking because they just all went and engaged with the ball, and this is the problem I'm having with this game this year. More so this year than last year, is I want them to mark the fullbacks and wide areas because they need to do that because that's the way most teams play against us. But by doing that, on these transitions, they're just ignoring the loose ball and engaging with the guy near the ball and going to mark their men. So it's like, how do you balance that out? Because we don't always concede from those opportunities like that. But we are giving away a lot of them, and it's some really bad example of that happening. Haaland. It'd be nice if we could pass the ball quicker there. But that's something I don't know how to deal with right now. Neres. That's a poor pass from Neres. That's a great ball. What a goal. But again, though, it's lack of engagement and then lack of wide... It's wide areas we can't defend. Or defend in general. It's a great ball across. Can't fault it. But again, I question who's marking this guy on the wide areas. Because I can't get this team to mark people. I mean, the ball comes across here, and these two guys here, you can't see it from there. But when the ball comes in here, there's two guys on it. There's no marking at all there. And of course, he nails a great strike there. 1-0 to Slavia Prague. But his team is absolutely on this floor defensively. And if Lazio's got... We can't do it here. Figure for Marco Reus. Things in far post. Witsel, 1-1. We've not looked like scoring a goal at all. But we've got the equaliser, 1-1. We've been really poor today so far. And our first real chance of the game, it's that one that's gone in. 1-1. It's the equaliser that we don't really deserve. Ball in the box, headed by Witsel. Again, moments of brilliance is what's doing it for us, not really consistent quality. Free kick, this is going near post. What is it about Berkan's near post? He cannot seem to deal with it, and it's 2-1 via Prague, and it's a free kick. It's a hard I can't stand. But Berkey again is near post. I may have to sell him. I really will, because he's absolutely doing my nut with us. Every goal he concedes, every goal he concedes is near post. I don't understand why it is always happening. With both Haaland through and goal, can he equalise again? Yes, he can. It's 2-2. This game is absolutely insane. It's 2-2, and it's literally been 3 goals in like a minute. It feels like. Well, it's definitely get calling time. But this is what we're like. We can score goals, no problem. But can we defend? Can we yell? Great little chip from Erling Haaland there for 2-2. But can someone give me some ideas about what this team's doing defensively? Because I have no clue what it's doing defensively. Think of Marco Reus. Goes it in. Headed clear. Chan wins it. Haaland bit of space. To Reus. Scores! 3-2. This is insane. This is an absolutely insane game that I am not really enjoying because I don't like these kind of games. I like simple 2-0, 3-0 wins. They'd be nice to get to those eventually. If Haaland, good ball into Reus here. Great hit from Marco Reus. 3-2 up. That will qualify. Obviously, that will qualify us, obviously. But obviously, a long way to go. But defensively, we need to just... I don't know if it's coaching or just one way tactic. Big of Marco Reus. Goes in far post. Haaland's in there. Cleared. Sancho wins that back. Well done. Haaland again. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. Because that's got to be a penalty. Surely that's a penalty. For on against Haaland, because he's not going anywhere and he just kicks him, I think. Penalty is given it. This is a big moment in the game, this. We score this, we might win this. Come on, Erling. Bear in mind, though, he's got a very iffy record on penalties. I will say that at the moment. It feels like, PSG winning. Good. That's good to see. Come on, Erling. Please, Erling. Please. Yes! Dortmund 4, Slavia 2. And it's, once again, you can't see maybe the boring, can you guys, into the action on the pitch. 4-2. And with PSG winning as well, it's another nail in the Lazio qualification coffin. And that might just get us through the group now. Once again, though, that's equalised. Anyway, just as long as we win our game, though, it doesn't matter what they do. Haaland to Reus, now to Sancho. God, just doesn't have to believe this is to go for it. Guerrero on the left-hand side. Can he find the ball in the box? Found Sancho. Sancho to Guerrero. In the box, Emre Can, and no, I don't think that was really on. And again, I just want to see... Right, I'm seeing issues here. Maybe it's the roles I'm playing people in. Great tackle from Skriniar. Bounce back to him. There's a box. Don't let him shoot. I don't know what it is. I think it's the roles that I'm playing players in, that they're just not defending near well enough. But it's definitely the wide areas and those counter-attacks we can't deal with. That's half time. It must be half time. I keep talking, but yeah, it's counter-attacks, wide areas that seem to be the issue for us. And wow, but we're just it's wide areas we can't defend, counter-attacks we're really exposed in, and lack of engagement in areas when we could win the ball back. If you can sort those 3 issues out in this team, I think we'll be a lot better. But yeah, I'm seeing players get balls loose in midfield when there's no one tight to them. When I do go tight to them, like I said before, they seem to just literally follow that instruction rather than thinking, I'll get the loose ball before I mark my guy. But, that's just... Again, I may have to go more... I may have to just go with more short passing now. Try and keep this ball a bit better because... it's too open. I don't like it being too open like this. I want it to be a lot more... Again, midfield is just... I don't know what it is, but I can't get this team defensively solid. And it is really infuriating me today. It's just like Prague as well. And they're like the dominators on the ball. If they're doing that, then Bayern are going to have a field day. He just doesn't defend. He's Erling Haaland, though, down the left-hand side. He's got Reus in the middle if he can find him. He has. Marco Reus. Well done, Marco Reus. That's exactly what I wanted you to do there. Brilliant hit. 5-2. The goal. We can score goals. It's not a problem. We can score goals in this team. But I do not trust this. Every time the ball goes in a penalty, I have a heart attack because I think we're going to go see the goal. Well done, Haaland here. Thought he lose the ball here. Picks it out. Thought, take a touch, set yourself, then hit it. 5-2. Surely that is game over now. But I need to work out how to get this team defend better in this formation because we are leaking goals way too much. And we're not controlling games either. Corner kick. Reus kills it in. Neres gets above there, but it's cleared to Emre Can, who's now walking the ball like he's got hours of time. Swings it in to Isaac. he's got to be a bit more finessey there. That was almost, he just flicks it on, he's probably scores. Well, we've won the game 5-2. It's been an insane match. Still issues that I'm seeing. I can't seem to figure out whether it's roles, it's players, it's coaching, it's all free. But we've qualified from the group though, that's the most important thing. We did say second spot was most likely the option we place we finished anyway. So we finished second in the group, unless we beat PSG in the final game, which ain't gonna happen, is it? Long ball at the pitch, won by Skriniar. Could have brought it down really, to be honest. We didn't have to hit that forward. But there we go. Dortmund 5, Slavia Prague 2. We deserved that win, just for our attacking play alone, really. If it scored 2.27, we scored 5. So that's very good. I'm happy with that. I'm going to say... Yeah, I'll go with that. There's not many options there, really, that are different to what I was thinking in my head, really. I was going to try and say... I love like to say like, well done, talking about defensively work on things, but you know what? We qualified, we won the group. Well, not won the group. We finished second. Right, Bayern next. Should we give them 3 points now, lads, or should we just like play the match out? So, folks, that's the team I'm going with today. We're going with more defensive formation because I feel like Bayern Munich will destroy us if we don't. No matter the point we'll do anyway. I'm not going to go defensive. I'm going to go with balanced, cautious. I'm going to try cautious. That first line, that makes me think it might be worth doing. I'll probably go to balanced if I feel like if we're in the game. But I just want to see a more defensive stability in this team. And I think one of the things I need to do is actually go and buy a left back who's got good marking, positioning, concentration, and tackling. That would probably help, wouldn't it? Though finding one of those that's decent money is going to be, I think, a challenge. So, yeah, Bayern Munich, guys. Luckily, though... teams around us, or below us, 5th, 6th, 7th, are not consistent. They seem to drop points and get 2 wins in a row, then drop points. So it's kind of like us, really. So Bayern Munich at home, we've not won a game against these guys yet, I don't think, though we should have got at least a draw on one of them and could have won that one as well. But here we go. Here we go, folks. Not going to be fun, this is it, but we'll find out. We'll see what happens. Not much exciting game so far. But Bayern Munich definitely dominant position by looking at the stats so far. We can't seem to get the ball off from his area to get a break on them, which is not really handy. That moment there for a second, might get it. Excuse me, guys, got a bit of sore throat. Or dry throat, I should say. Florentino, Lewandowski. These kind of... When we look at the defensive here. Marking, 3-man marking. This looks a lot better. This looks a lot better. However, it's when they start moving it quickly and we get pulled out of position a little bit. Again, marking. He's too deep to be a threat. It's him I'm worried about when we pick him up. I'm just looking at... I'm just looking at this. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad defensive. That was a bit better. Just stopping and looking at things seems to be a thing I need to do more often. But that seems to be a lot better defensively than it was previously. What a ball to Haaland that is. He's down the right hand side. Can he finish? He's got no chance of finishing this. Needs support. Haaland. David Neres. Neres cuts inside. Has a shot blocked. Through on goal. Scores! Dortmund 1, Bayern Munich 0, and it's all come from, I think, a good defensive display at the start of that move, which is very nice to see. 1-0. Okay. That is a lot better. Again, it's 15 minutes of gameplay, but, you know, David Neres really well. He cuts inside, and then, I don't know what happened there. Did he come back off somebody? I think it did, and then Neres makes it 1-0 against Bayern Munich, and if we win this game, or at least get a draw out of it, it'd be a progress for us, wouldn't it? But, okay, still a long way to go, but somewhat encouraging. But that could change in like 5 seconds. There he's on the left-hand side. Trying to prove that point. Tolisso. Here's your box. Goretzka. Florentino. Goretzka. Florentino. Gnabry. Lewandowski. Good block again. Throw in now. Guerrero. Witzel. Royce. Whacked in the penalty area, which is sort of what I want him to do, but we'd like to be a better across than that. Emre Can. Reina, careful with the ball here. Just get the ball to the wide areas if you can. Good ball to Meunier. Down the line if you can to Neres. Well done. Neres in the box. In the box. Oh, he's never got himself! And he's absolutely fired it in. But once again, so how does he score from that angle? Dortmund 2, Bayern Munich 0. I don't like these goals. They look very weird. I don't know how he's found that. I was thinking get the ball to Haaland if he could. But then again, was it really on? And I think he just goes for goal, doesn't he? I don't know how he scored that. I really don't know how he scored that. 2-0 against Bayern Munich, folks. Wow. That is a big surprise. Paid forward, good night, Brit. Florentino, again, looking at defensive positioning. This is a bit wonky, these 2 unmarked. I don't know why you could shift over there a bit more. You could be marking him a bit better. Again, that's where they go as well. And then yeah, Muller's throw and goal. Yeah, you see what I mean? You see what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. They don't do it consistently. That was poor marking straight away. I sense there was a goal coming there because these 2 are free. And Guerrero, again, Muller's not the quickest player on the planet. He's just not switched on enough. He should be tighter. You know what I mean? It's just, they're not tight enough. And then Guerrero lets him run off, and then they're in. And then he's not going to be stuck from an angle, is he? That's the problem. We don't mark well enough from any... Well, we're doing well so far today on the top point. We don't mark consistently, and when we don't do that, we're out of position. We don't defend. We can't defend it. Half time 2-1. It's going to be better than I thought it would, but again, that goal coming so late on is really kicked this stuffing out of me a little bit because I now love him going to win this. Don't going to place it out there. I'm going to just I must make sure that he's still marking the right person. Highlights the second half, other than me making 2 substitutions. I showed one of them over Witzel, Royce. Okay, that pass there, I've seen this on the forum. People are saying that's a weird pass they're playing. I think that's a thing in the matches today. Definitely a thing. Come on, hold on. Just get this ball out of here. Whack it away. Oh, no, don't let him cross it in. Well done, pass that. Get it away. Get it away. Yes! Ooh, get in there, boys. That is much better. That's what I'm talking about. Dortmund 2, Bayern Munich 1. Good win, well done. That was brilliant defending late on in that game. That was absolutely fantastic. That's what I'm talking about, boys. I know it's in there. That's the frustrating part of this. I know it's in that team. I know it's in this team. They can do it. And that was a great result. I don't care if we go second now after Leipzig and them to win their game in the hand. But that is a big moment in this game. And I know the issues in this team. It's can I fix them? And today was a much better performance from us. Now, I don't know whether that's the formation we're going to use long term. It probably won't because we're going to dominate most teams, but that was much better. There's only one time in that whole game we actually left a player unmarked, or 2 players unmarked, and then he scored from it. Everywhere else, we were okay. Second half was perfect. We didn't know highlights for Bayern Munich all until the end. So, yeah. Good episode. My throat is screwed now, but that was a fantastic episode. So next episode is going to be Leipzig because should we show PSG as well? Go on, we'll show PSG. Well, could win the group, couldn't we? Could we win the group? PSG beat us what in the 2-0? If we so if it's based on results, let's look at the rules. Goal difference. What's our goal difference compared to them? Now, I see the point in showing that game because I don't think we're in the group anyway. So we'll show Leipzig, then that'll be the end of the first half of the season. Then there'll be a mid-season report, and then we'll kick on again from there. But what a result. What a performance. I'm so pleased. I'm so proud of them for that because that was absolutely fantastic. So I will see you next time, guys. If you enjoyed the episode, I hope you have, hit the like button down below and subscribe as well for daily content. I'll catch you all next time. Bye-bye.